Now, AMC stock surely had to fight to break even today, and I'm glad that it did win the fight, close in the green, and all that good stuff. But we've got some kind of good news coming up on the horizon here. People are getting excited about a potential gamma squeeze towards the end of the month. Now, I'm not going to rain on anybody's parade, but we will be discussing the likelihood of a gamma squeeze and what we need to see in order for that to happen. But also, I was reading through some articles, and it's very interesting to see that the mainstream media, there are some outlets out there that are saying if AMC continues to trade at these cheap levels, value investors will be jumping in and eating up the stock. Now, although I don't know if AMC is yet considered cheap, it does seem like it's going to be considered as cheap to a lot of people out there, especially if the mainstream media continues to push that narrative. So let's discuss both of these things, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks, you can use the link in the description below for Webull. Super simple to set up your account. $100 deposit is going to get you at least 2 free stocks, and then any $1 crypto trade is going to get you your choice of $5 in free crypto. So make sure to check that out. Everything's on a dip right now, so it's bound to go up for more than what you got it at. But let's talk about this. We get 2 different narratives kind of being played out here. One, gamma squeeze. One, value investors. Let's start with the value investors. Now, we see that... I'm just going to flat out say it. I do not think that AMC trading at $22, $23 per share is justified by its underlying value currently. Now, knowing that they are extremely debt heavy still, the balance sheet is it's smeared all over the balance sheet. $6+ billion in debt. They've got $1.6 billion in cash, and revenue, although it is growing, is still not where it needs to be in order to justify the current share price. Very difficult at the current price to be justified by the underlying fundamentals. And without talking about how much it would need to improve to finally, justify a roughly $20 billion valuation, it's going to need to improve drastically. I mean, if you just go back to pre-pandemic, I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube anymore. If you just go back a couple of years, AMC was not sitting anywhere near the current valuation, and revenue was continually rising. Things were looking good. They weren't heavy in debt. There was no risk factor for bankruptcy. So it is very difficult to see the transition to what people now consider cheap. However, that mentality may have shifted because of the prices we did reach, which could be an excellent thing for the short squeeze. Now think about it. If AMC was trading at $70, okay, great. A lot of people thought it was high. Now it looks really high because it hit 60, and then AMC hit 50, and then AMC hit 40, and then, oh my gosh, AMC's half price right now. This is a buy. AMC hits 30. AMC hits 20. If AMC does continue to fall, even just a little bit at this point, it is going to be looking extremely cheap. I guess, you know what, I would have a better, I guess I feel better if I don't call them value investors, like somebody like Warren Buffett, who goes out there, the underlying fundamentals of the company justifies the current share price, so you buy it. Value investors could be referred to as bargain hunters. Now, AMC trading at $70, nice. Now the fact that it's trading at $20, and possibly if it drops back down to the $14.50 resistance, it will look extremely cheap. It will look like an extreme bargain, or supplement that word in there, that synonym value. It will look like an extreme value if it continues to drop in price. And it could absolutely be just snapped up by them, added to their portfolios, and knowing that it could 10x at any given time. So that's some positive news, guys, that the media out there is starting to paint the picture that AMC is cheap, and because that's never been the case. AMC, when it was cheap, was facing bankruptcy. AMC, anytime that it was rising, is way too risky, and nobody should be getting involved. Now let's fast forward to a potential gamma squeeze. All right, I saw a lot of questions in the live stream today about this, so I figure we might as well just address it here. Now, a gamma squeeze happens when the outstanding options, if you sell call options, or a lot of people buy call options, I should say, if the options expire in the money and those options are not hedged for, they were essentially naked calls. Somebody sold some naked calls as opposed to selling covered calls. Now, it's completely legal. You can do that as long as you've got a margin account. It's not like selling naked shorts or anything. You're playing it to the downside, but you've got the margin available to go out there and buy those shares up. So what happens in that situation? If the price of AMC continually just steadily rises throughout the rest of January, once we get to that options expiry, I believe January 21st is what everybody's looking at. If AMC steadily rises, we should expect, and this is not guaranteed, right? We should expect that these options, these call options, have either been hedged for or they are at that point covered, which means they do not have to go out and buy those shares, and therefore with no increase in demand because of the options expiring in the money for AMC, we shouldn't expect a squeeze higher in the price. Because if nobody has to go out there and buy the shares, how is the price going to squeeze higher? Now, here's the different scenario, one that we could be looking forward to if we get an unexpected rise in the price of AMC. So let's say we're having a difficult time throughout the next couple of weeks or so, and an AMC is 22, 23, 24, 25, 23, 24, 20, you guys get the deal. And all of a sudden, Friday comes around, and we're trading at 27, 29, 30, 35. We have a huge spike up. Unexpected. Those options were not hedged for. Those options were not covered. Therefore, whoever wrote them, right? Whoever sold those calls will have to go out there, because you can sell calls. It's not just hedge funds that are doing it. You can, those calls will have to be covered in the following week. You will have to go out there and buy those shares up. Now, that increase in demand to cover those options could absolutely lead to a gamma squeeze. And we know what gamma squeezes can lead to. The gamma squeezes can lead to an increase in price, potentially FOMO. FOMO potentially leads to the short squeeze, and the short squeeze, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be a beautiful anniversary gift? If AMC squeezes on its 1-year anniversary, stop. I'm not going to get excited right now. I'm not going to get excited and get ahead of myself, but I am looking forward to some action towards the end of the month. I hope you guys are as well, so let me know down in the comments if you are. Get excited again, man. Get excited. This is January. We're coming up on our 1-year anniversary, guys. So get excited about that. Just spread the word down in the comments below. Share the video, whatever you got to do. If that button right there is still red, make sure to click it. Subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. We will Binance Gemini description below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.